Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing how to make the miniature for like the clusters, and let me stand up and make sure you can see that. Yeah, for the clusters and for the paper clips. I will be showing how to make them miniature, and then I'll make a couple. So I'll set that to the side. And like I said before, it was that app right there, the Live Collage. And we go into it. Let me move this down a little. Okay, to make we'll start with the bingo cards. To make the bingo cards, I go into this one here, the 4 squares. And I click on that and see you got the 4 squares. And I just click on that and it will take me to my pictures. And so I will click on the green bingo card and that one, or whatever bingo, if you have 4 different ones, and so the green and the brown. So we got them there, and all I do is you just pull it down. You need your 2 fingers until it is on the whole. You can see all of it in the square. See, I have almost the top and bottom almost touching the edge. And they're about the same size, so then I'll go over and do these. And it's not hard at all. Make sure they're about the same size. Oops. And then I just click that arrow at the top and then exit out of that, and it comes up and I save it as a photo. And then you get an ad. You just close it. And I back out of that, and discard, because you saved it into your photos. Now, then I go back in, click on that, add it, done, add it, done. I could go through and save the image 3 times in my photos, but this is just quicker to where I don't have to get out of this program. And there you got that. So, and these, being you already sized them, and these are squares, so you don't need to mess with any of this. You just go down, save photo as, and you see it says saved. So you back out, discard. And we go back and we do it again. Oh, I exited out. Oops. And being it was square, you don't have to mess with any of this. And save photo as. And see, it says saved. And you just discard. Now let's see which one. Let's do the calendars, if I can find them. Oh, here's the calendars. And then these you just mess with until you got them where you want them. Oh, let's add the other 2 first. And see, you don't need that 2020 on there. So you just mess with them till you got them where you want them. Okay, that's about right. So, save photo as. And now you get a little advertisement. And then you just click out of that and see it says saved. And just back out and discard. And we don't do that again because they're the size we want. So I have these little recipe cards that I mess with too. And I'll do them all. And I mess with them to where I want them. Up too small. Yeah, that's about right. Oops. Yeah, if you have it highlighted, it'll mess with that one, even though you don't want it to. So you just put them all about where you want them. That's about right. So let's save that one. See, it says saved. And you back out. And you go in and you add that one 4 times. And save it. And see, it's saved. So we back out of that. Okay, let's go print a couple of these so you can see what it's like. We'll print 2 different sizes of the bingo cards, a calendar. And I always do the auto because they're so small, and this helps them show up better. And I don't mess with the sizing or anything, and I just print. Well, my printer's taking its slow time. Okay, they're still wet, but here's this bingo card. And see, that's compared to, like, this ain't it, but, you know, it starts out regular size. Bingo card, I mean, it would take up most of the page, and we shrunk them down to this. So, and it's good quality. See, that app doesn't mess with the quality of the picture. And then this is the smallest. So it goes from that to that. And they're perfect for clusters. Here's the calendar. And see, you go from the one whole year would have took up the whole page. But on this one page, you have 4 years worth of calendars to use in clusters. And I need to find an antique calendar printable that I can do this with. That'd look good in antique journals, you know, the age journals. It is a lot of fussy cutting, but I sit there and cut it out at night while I'm watching TV or something. And these are my favorite. I love the recipe cards. And see, let it focus. Oh, it's not going to focus. Hold on. See, you can still read the words. Well, if it would focus. Take my word for it. But I love working. I love these recipe cards. And see, I even do the guest checks to make them miniature. That just ain't focusing tonight, is it? There you go. And see, there's that size of recipe cards. I'll do stuff with that size too. Let me print off a regular bingo size card to show you the difference. Okay, it's printing. And while that's printing, I'll show you how I make the clusters for like my jean books that I done, my jean journals. And all I did was, let me make sure you can see. I'm just going to stand up. I put the ticket in there and I angle it, and I always want to make sure that one side of the numbers is showing. That's just how I do it. And I put the calendar there, kind of fan down, and then the bingo card over here, and I make sure that 24 is totally showing. And then this heart, I made that miniature too. Heart jean pocket, and I put it right there, and I just take my little stapler, and when I staple, I just make sure I got them all in there on that side, and then all of them in there on that side, and one cluster. Okay, let me lower this a little, because they are so small. And on this one, this would be for like the paper clip. And the same thing, I just put the ticket angled. And I put the flinch card up there. And on this one, I try to make sure all that white is covered. And then this is just scrap cardstock that I used my punch on. I put the calendar over there, and then I put the bingo card over there. And see, this is a bigger punch, so I got more room to work with here. So like I said, I try to make sure all that white is covered. And then I put the guest check down there somewhere. And the recipe card. And then that little pocket. And that recipe card's upside down. And then the little heart pocket. And then when I've got it here, I'll mess with it to make sure everything's where I want it to go. And on this one, I'll put 3 staples. Some over here on this side. Over here. Well, you know what, I'm out of staples. I don't even know where they are. One second. Let me figure out where they are. Well, in here I thought I had everything organized. I guess I was wrong. So I will just use my regular stapler. So let's get this picked back up. Oh, I can't use that one. Well, this isn't going good, is it? Let's rework that. Okay. And see, I realized I didn't get that down, so I will just add a little bit of glue under there. And push that down. And then I always add some right here just because I really don't like them with the big staples, but what are you gonna do? So let's put it on here. And be cautious of which way you're putting it if you want it to go on the page that way or that way. You need to pay attention, and I make sure I line the little edges up. There. And just push it down. See? Paper clip. Okay, and on this one where I made like the little calendar out of a pocket, or made it into a pocket, simple, just had it cut out and glued the edges and just put it on my punch that I had punched out. And see, all these punches are done with scrap cardstock. And then, see, it's a pocket. And then I glued it, figured out where I wanted it on the card. And then glued, or ticket. And then glued the ticket. Put it on there. And I think this needs something more, like probably next time I'll add messy thread to it on the side or something. But you have a little miniature pocket, and who doesn't love pockets? And I'd also done strawberries and cream kind of journal with some of these in there. It was a kit made by Dear Julie. Julie Scrap All About It with Dear Julie. And I had taken these little strawberry pieces and shrunk them down too. That was a whole page. And I shrunk it down to put in the clusters with that strawberry book that I did. I mean, yeah, clusters are paper clips. Why can't I think of that word today? And I did it about the same, except this one had the strawberries instead of jean things. I'm going to move it around to make sure everything's showing and make sure all the white is hidden. And then I just stapled. And like I said, I don't like it with the big staples in here. I gotta find my small ones. Probably should have checked that before I started doing a video, huh? And I just will go this way, being I went that way the last time. I mean, you can even do it coming from the top. I'll do it from the top. And I line them up, make sure the scallops are even. I'm sure I'm not telling y'all anything you don't know. But that's how I make things miniature for clusters and paper clips. Let's see, I've made 4 just sitting here in this few minutes. Oh yeah, I gotta glue that down. Don't want that hanging up. But there you go, there's 4 of them. And I think I really like them. And see, okay, so let's check out the bingo cards. That's what it starts out as. That size. Let's back you up. It starts out as that size. The whole page. And I took it down to where it was 4 on each page, and then I took it down to where it was 16 on each page. And then I took it down to that. All within a few minutes. And one app. I mean, so you can get any size you want to. Let's go back to the... I'm sorry if I'm making y'all dizzy. But, this app, see, like all these okay, I will even, like this one here, I will make collage pages out of it. And put them in a journal. And then there's one that is got more on it, like that one. I love making collage pages out of this one. Like when I did the teddy bear journal, I did a couple collage pages out of this frame. And see, all these are free. There are some in-app purchases, but I don't even mess with them. See, all these with the red crown on them, you'd have to purchase that. I don't even have to mess with them because look at all the ones, all these here are free. So you don't even have to mess with the ones that you need to purchase. Next time I will do the video on how to make the pages for this journal. And on how to make the ephemera. I just make everything miniature in that app. And see here I've got the pages going for it. So there's that. And let me just show you a few things. Like, I make a lot of things miniature. I got this whole tin full. Yes, I use my dog's flea collar things for stuff like this. And those are just things I need to cut out. Here's a different size guest check. Just because. See, I do deck of cards. Made them miniature. I made, this is a library thing for, when you check out a book. More guest check. Oh, miniature receipts. I made them small, just because I like working with miniatures. So, I mean, I have a whole tin of different kinds of things I made miniature. Just because. Oh, see? Miniature Yahtzee card. So, thanks for watching, and I hope this video have people doing miniatures. I hope you enjoy. I hope you learned something. And like I said, next time I will do on how to make the pages smaller for a miniature journal. You all have a great day. Thanks. Bye.